Okay, so we are back from the breakout sessions. I hope you had fruitful discussions, that you learned something new. Thank you very much for your questions, and also thanks to all the moderators of the session. A quick wrap up, what has been going on, what are the take-home messages for the session on governance. The messages would be: a strong enforcement will be key for the success of the future regulation. That would be one. Another one, the proposed system of implementation should not create major challenges for AI embedded in products. Here, notified bodies and notifying authorities have already a lot of expertise and experience to cope with the new tasks. And another message would be, it will be important to integrate the views of civil society and also of the social partners when the system will be updated, for instance, with the new high-risk use cases. And the session on standardization, well, the requirements of the proposed new regulatory framework on AI are set in the form of technical objectives that providers of AI systems will be expected to fulfill. Harmonized standards are a key tool for the implementation of the legislation and contribute to the specific objective of ensuring that AI systems are safe and trustworthy, while also ensuring the necessary flexibility of the system and faster and easier adaptation of technical solutions to the state of the art. There was overall general consensus in the panel on the adequateness of this tool. Now, many relevant standards are either already in place or upcoming, and operationalization of AIA requirements doesn't have to start from scratch. Nevertheless, they agreed that substantial work is to be done. And the third message from the breakout session on standardization: some identified challenges consist in the need for technical expertise to be built up with the ESOs to develop AI standards, which of course would adequately reflect the concerns of the AIA and can be easily applied by the operators. And now the session on liability, if you are interested to hear what the sort of take-home messages were. AI-driven products make it almost impossible to trace the problem back to any human intervention, a living consumer, without an effective way to exercise his or her rights. Current European liability regulations are outdated, are unable to bring adequate solutions, and must be urgently upgraded. And the third one, similarly, existing national laws on civil liability make it very hard for victims of AI systems to obtain compensation. So that was a short wrap-up from the breakout session.